What's up, brothers and sisters? This is Terry Whitfield, a.k.a. Yashub in Israel, for the Terry Whitfield Podcast Show. And today I'll be discussing some false doctrines. And here's some synonyms for false doctrines in case some of y'all don't know what false doctrines is. It's doctrines that is concocted. It's doctrines that are erroneous. There are doctrines that are faulty, fictitious, improper, inaccurate, incorrect, inexact, invalid, mistaken, unfounded, unreal, wrong. They're lying doctrines. They're mendacious doctrines. They're truthless doctrines. They're unreliable doctrines. They're unsound doctrines. They're untrue. They're unworthy. And they're untruthful. So let us break off into some sound doctrines today. Some unsound doctrines. Some false doctrines. Some concocted doctrines, some faulty doctrines. Let us look today at some mistaken doctrines, some unfolded doctrines, some unreal doctrines, okay? And we're going to look over at the Scholastic Dummy. The Scholastic Dummy. He go by the name of Yashub over at the Genesis 49ers. You know, he called himself the Scholastic Bully, but he's the Scholastic Dummy because he come over here and try to bully me, he gonna get his ass rolled on. All right?
Shalom, and welcome to another video at the Genesis 49ers page. Today's topic is going to be a goodie. It's going to be speaking about Japhet and how Japhet is a dark-skinned race. It's a Negroid race originally. And we're going to explain that through various sources. But before we go into the topic of today, I want to bring out two definitions. The first one is Euhemerism or Euhemerism, an interpretation of myths as traditional accounts of historical persons and events. That's one method we're going to use today, because the farther you go back in time, the more mythological events get. A lot of ancient people would take real historic events and make it into a mythos. Okay. Second definition, apotheosis, to grant someone or other god status, or an other god status. Deification, to deify. So it's basically the same thing. So a lot of people would deify their ancestors. I brought that out about the tribe, the Mayans, how they would deify their ancestor Zebulon. Okay, because that's within their mythos. They have a god named Zebulon. Okay.
That is a fucking lie. All right, that is so untrue. It is untrue. It's just not fucking real. That, my people, is concocted information. You understand? It's improper. It's fictitious. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong. It's unreal. It's truthless. You understand? And I'm going to prove that to you. See, when these false teachers and these false prophets come out here teaching, you could tell a liar, because he a good liar. He starts off right off the back, at the very beginning. You understand? When you want to know the main idea of something, the main idea is always in the first sentences, in the first words. This guy, first sentences is lies. Zebulon. Okay? The Hebrew word Zebulon, pronounced Zebulon, means a resident and comes from the root word Zebul, okay? Meaning to reside, okay? It is translated as to dwell. It means to dwell, to live in, to reside, okay? We can see that clearly. The Hebrew names are commonly formed by adding letters to the root, okay? In this instance, the suffix un is added to the root And now you have Zebulon. Okay. Nouns with the un ending generally means one who does the action of the root, and in this case, one who dwells. So it's like the dweller. As we can see right here in the Strong Concordance, Zabal means to dwell, and it is a verb. Okay? It is a verb. Part of speech, meaning when you use this word, when this word is used, it is understood as an action word. Okay? As we could see before, when you put the Hebrew suffix on the word on, it means the person that is doing the act. It is an action word. It is a word that signifies something that someone is doing. Let's see what they got going on here. Look what we have here. The World History Encyclopedia. Xibalba. Xibalba. Definition. Wow, pretty heathen carving. The scripture tell you that you shouldn't make any graven images of anything that is in the heavens or the earth or the sea. You're not supposed to make graven images, but these guys is running around here saying that Japheth is black and his descendants is the black race. And this guy's running around saying it based off of stuff like this. He said that the Mayans deified their dead. And he said that this is his research methodologies. We're very dumb and stupid and weak. But he has something to say about my research methodology. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Xibalba. Xibalba. Xibalba was the name of the Kichi Maya gave to the underworld. That's a place, man. That's not even a noun. How the fuck you get Zebulon out of Xibalba? None of that. There's nothing. Nothing in there. No she, no ball, ba. It's Bulon, not Ballon. It's Zeb, you, not she ball. It's not even fucking cognitive. These words are not even cognitive. They're not relative. There's nothing in this that could hint to Zebulba being Zebulon. This word is a fucking noun. Okay, and it's always used as a noun. Xibalba, Xibalba was the name of Kichi Maya, gave to the underworld for the Yakati Maya. The underworld was known as Metnol. The name Xibalba translate as place of fright, which indicates the terror, the place held, not the person, okay, in the Maya imagination. These people did not deify man. They did not place a man on God's status and put him in the sky. Man, this is talking about a place under the goddamn earth, bro, the underworld, bro. How the hell you get Zebulon out of Xibalba, bro? How? Only thing is in common in this word got something to do with the place of the dead, man. This ain't got nothing to do with the God. This is a place, bro. And it had 10 guys there. Not one. And none of them named was Zebulon or Xibalba or nothing of the closeness, brother. There was unfortunately not much chance of escaping the place either. Ideas such as leading a good life and avoiding eternal torment was not doing bad things where no part of the Maya belief system, as only those who died a violent death avoided Xibalba. This is crazy, man. The underworld was a truly fearsome place, strongly associated with water. We're looking for somebody who's associated with Israel, not water. it had to be, it had its own landscape, its own gods, with an S, plural, dummy, and bloodthirsty predators. Now, this is really, really ridiculous and crazy. This has nothing. You hear me? There's nothing. This place talk about located off the west coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. Man, Zebulon was in Israel, bro. Israel, not fucking Yucatan Peninsula. There's nothing. This not related in person, place, who, what, where's, air, though. None of this shit add up, bro. But you want to talk about research methodology. Man, you dumb, bro. You dumb as hell, bro. And I'm finna show the world how stupid you is for speaking my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth, dummy.